Dude, that's one of the scariest freaking wells I've ever seen. Ever seen. Look at that. Good little adventure coming up. I hope you hang in there. We're still on Scott's property down there, Danville, Virginia. Old vehicle back there. And he's got this really weird, I mean, it's weird, especially for Danville, Virginia, house on his property that's fallen down. And you're not going to believe this thing when I show it to you. Of course, you can't see it, but isn't that weird? Now, I was looking at this from this angle over here. I know it's hard to see because the sun is shining, but check this out real quick. All right, sunshine on you. God, I can't see a thing. Yeah, but when you look at it from here, it looks like something you would see out in the desert Southwest, like Arizona or something. It's got that stucco. It just has that design. And the interesting thing, which I think is really bizarre, is got like horseshoe prints and stucco everywhere. Isn't that weird? Now, you were telling me that some local legend is they did that for luck or something? Oh, hold on. What was that? Chase away evil spirits. You know, all my years I've never seen anything like that. Look at this. It's just such a weird design for Virginia. It looks almost like a store, almost like the porch, doesn't it? And oh man, you say it was standing a little bit better when you first bought it. I guess the leaf caved in. But look at that, that's weird. The slats on the sides of the door is something I've never seen before. Let's look in here.
The logs and everything.
Really careful for the nails.
Framing on the wall.
Oh yeah, so it's a log cabin. 100%. Look at that. Look at that chimney up there. That's a log cabin. The fireplace has been closed off. Stove was put in here. Wow, look at that. It's awesome. No telling what's underneath that stuff. In the walls. There's some, what, is that leather? Or, I mean, it's rubber or something. That is really cool. You mind if we walk around? Take a look. I always tell everybody, be careful of stuff like this too. When you see how the nails stick out of the wood, like right here too. So that nail's sticking up, so you gotta be really careful when you're walking around any place that has wood like this. This side log too, do you know? Two-sided log cabin. Oh man. Look at that. 6/6 windows. Of course, all square nails. Huh. We were out here earlier, and we just walked by it. We didn't really explore, but there's a weird. Look at these. Some type of flower. I think those might actually be native. I'm not sure what they are. And these are lightning rod, part of a lightning rod system. I was telling Scott that you can see how something screwed in the end. That's where they would have had things sticking out that were really cool. Look like flag, like flag staffs and stuff like that. A lot of people find them, and you've seen it in my videos probably. But they're pretty interesting. Looking at the chimney, you can see the bricks popping out. It's so weird. I guess they use the same one. It looks like it looks like all the same size for the stucco, and you see the Bob something 1905, which is probably when the stucco was put on. But we think it's probably when the stucco was put on, because 1905 is way too late for a log cabin. Look, that's about ready to fall over too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that neat? No idea what this was or who lived here or anything, huh? Just no record of it. That's such a shame. Looks like, that, you can see the fireplace over there. So I had two fireplaces. It's chicken wire. That's where they put the stucco up. So I guess that was the 1905 stuff. Kind of wonder if maybe the guy was, went out west and really liked that style of stucco. I don't know. Although I have seen, even where I grew up in the lower Shenandoah Valley, some of the old, the Washington homes, like not George Washington, but some of the Washington homes, his cousins and stuff had stucco, back in the 1840s. So, I mean, that was popular even back then. Any treasures? Wow, that's so cool. We'll poke around a little bit over there, but I want to show you something. Did you say that water comes out of there?
Pump on it for a
It
while.
did. Let's go look at that. Okay, like I said, we walked by here earlier. And Scott was saying that this pump that actually will still pump water. So let's take a quick look at it, see if we can get it to work. I'm not gonna work on it too long though. Yeah, so this is an old hand pump. Like a bunch of snakes gonna come out of here when I start doing this. Oh, it still works. It's just a matter of whether or not the seals are still good. Feels like it's drying. There, it changes just a little bit. Well, maybe not. I don't know. He's tired. What can happen, of course, is the seal has seals on it, either rubber seals or they could even be leather. They dry up and it won't pull the water up. That's why we put a handle to a bucket on there so you don't have to hold it. I wonder what's in there. Kind of scary. But anyway, speaking of scary, I wish I should have done this on video earlier, but when we came down this road, just kind of looked at the house as we were walking by because he was showing me the property. And I walked over there, because I saw the pump, and I walked over there, it looks like a cistern. And I walked up to it, cistern well, I walked up to it, looked in there. I kind of like jumped back, didn't I? I can't remember exactly what I said, and probably can't put it on video, but it was really freaking spooky. And we're gonna go look at that right now. All right, here we go. This must be a local brick manufacturer, I guess. They're not that old. But anyway, so yeah. So he showed me the pump. I looked over here and I saw this thing here. And daffodils are coming up. They're pretty. I walked over to here. I stepped up on top and looked inside and just about had a heart attack. I thought it was just going to be like a little tiny cistern, but boy, look at that. I didn't want to get too close to the edge. I don't know what's going on down there, man, but it looks spooky. Doesn't it look spooky? Oh my God, it looks like it. I don't even know if I want to turn my flashlight on. It doesn't shh. That is a scary one. That's one of the biggest, I guess it's a well, that I have ever seen, as far as the circumference and depth. Man, I'm really hoping, that a musky barrel? I'm always looking. All right, I did bring a flashlight, so should we look in there? What are you going to do if it's full of skeletons, human skeletons? Oh, snakes I don't care about, but skeletons are another deal. Could be full of snakes, actually. Copperheads and rattle moccasins. All right. Here we go. Oh, dude, look at that. That is like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can actually see the bottom. All right, so if you look down there, you can kind of see the water going back and forth. So it's a deep one. Showza, look at that. Dude, that's one of the scariest freaking wells I've ever seen. Ever seen. Look at that. Wow. So that's just dirt that was, they might have mudded it or something. I don't know, but they got down to the solid rock and they bored down to the solid rock. I've never seen anything like that. See where it's kind of caved in some. Yeah, so that's like, I guess some type of limestone or sandstone bedrock that they bored down into. I have to admit, that's one of the freakiest wells I've ever seen. That clay must be really tough because, I mean, they didn't even line it with bricks or anything. Right down to the bedrock. How do they know there's going to be water there? Huh? How do they know there's going to be water there? Oh, yeah, sure. Wow. That's definitely one of the scariest wells I've ever seen. I mean, there's no getting out of that one. Ever. All right, so we're going to move away from the well. That was really awesome, man. That was like incredible. What we're going to do, what I might do is I'm going to go back and get a, I think I got my magnet with me with a long rope. We might try to do that a little bit later, but let's just fool around here a little bit. I think there's another like falling down barn dripping out of that tree. Like liquid dripping. I hope it's not like blood. This is kind of a scary place, man. All right. So I decided to come on in and because I wanted to take a closer look at the construction to see if this was really two separate buildings. You can see there's logs here going across. You have this doorway outlined with the green boards. Interesting thing is these are square nails. So this board was put up probably in the 1800s. That goes down. Same thing on this side. Same green board. So I'm pretty sure this was two separate cabins at one time. And they kind of put a roof over the top. You can see there are stairs here. So there may have been lofts or something up there. I don't know. That looks almost like the second fireplace up a little bit higher right there. But yeah, so they were definitely two cabins at one time. And then they joined them. In the metal detector, there's any bullets in the walls. But I guess with all the chicken wire, you'd never hear it, would you? And the chicken wire holding the stucco on. You got electric thing, so it was lived in not that long. Well, that could be 1940s, so it's hard to say. God, that's so weird, isn't it? Yeah, beautiful logs. Look at that. Let's see if maybe see an old bottle or something in here. Not really seen any though. Some coins stashed in there. Beautiful beams though. Nice old log cabin. We should come back here and detect this. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe tomorrow. All right, I think there's a barn, he said, down here. It's probably, I think it's falling down, but let's go look at that. See what's down here. Oh yeah. The one on my finger. This was logged over just recently. That's why it's all grown up. Really hard to get to. I have a barn. That's a log too, isn't it? For nails. Wow. That's too far gone. Said to get a couple of jugs down here. So we'll just look around for a minute. Ooh, a lot of trash back here. Yeah, it looks fairly modern. That could be 1960s, I suppose. But not something we want to look at. Oh, this is neat. I guess this is from the roof. Well, not the roof, but the top part of this. Those look almost brand new, don't they? Look at that. That was all done with axes. This is all done with axes too, as well. You can see how they filled in the gaps. That's bark, some mud, got some other just smaller logs they put in there. That's how they divided it into two rooms. Let's take a look in here underneath so we can see. Nothing looking at us. Maybe some bottles. No, I don't see any bottles up in there, but well, I see some glass or ceramics of some sort. Might be worth looking around a little bit closer here. There's so much other stuff to do though. I don't think we're going to get to this strip. There's some more bottles there, tops. I see some glass, but not too old. Some leather. Let's pull that out of there. Hopefully there's no snakes attached. Like old harness leather, I guess. I see some more up in there, but some things up in there. Alright, let's keep looking. We're going to continue around the edge here. These are Virginia juniper trees, so we call them cedar trees. They're big stones that the logs are set on. Oh, gosh. Man, I don't want to go under anything here. Let's try to work our way through these bushes. Some daffodils coming up. Yeah, I think we're about 10 years too late on these places. This is a, that's a bed frame that came down from up top. Trying to get some light in there so you can see. Without getting smushed. There's not a whole lot really. That's awesome. All right. Okay, let's work our way back to the front of the property. Well, let's go over here. Go here. Wow. You know there's got to be some goodies hidden underneath there. Bottle here, bottle there. A little silverware belt buckle maybe. Some junk. All right, yeah. That's pine. All right, let's go ahead and work our way back to the front. See if there's anything else to explore right here. If not, probably won't be talking much longer. I don't know if I'm gonna metal detect this, man. This is horrible. Boy.
Oh, a little grudge girl will come out of it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little exploration. Thinking of it, might come back here at night because you said there's a grudge girl might come crawling out of that thing. That's a really awesome place. All right, off to the next adventure. We'll see you again, I hope, some other night or evening or day or whenever you're watching this.
And I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere